Hello. Come on in. I'm gonna do the intro real quick, the countdown, just to let the girls come in, and we are gonna get this thing started, okay? Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi, welcome to my channel, y'all. We are here to discuss hot topics, a little bit of reality TV, and some more stuff. So I'm gonna wait for the people to come on in for them to get the notifications. Hey, Lovey, make sure you click the link in my bio because that's where the money is at. We're trying to get them YouTube dollars. I'm gonna wait for the people to come in. I'm gonna give them some chances to come on in because we got some things to talk about. Hey, sis. But before I start, what are y'all drinking? Girl, I'm struggling. I need to go to the liquor store. I'm drinking Bacardi and apple juice. Like, what the fuck? Like a fucking loser. No ice, no nothing. But I had to make me a little dry yank because, to get through these topics. Hey, sis, keep on liking. The more likes we get, the more people come in. I'm waiting for the people to come in, girl. What y'all want to talk about first? Y'all see what's on the docket, honey. We got a lot to talk about. I'm waiting for the people to come on in. I see them coming on in. Comment, give me some likes. Tell me that you see me. Give me a comment. And let me know that you're watching. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We are live on YouTube. And I'm just waiting for y'all to come in before I start these hot topics because what I'm not going to do is talk to myself, okay? So make sure y'all click the link in my bio. I appreciate the girls that are giving me the likes. I'm going over to YouTube now. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking Bacardi and apple juice. We got some things to discuss, honey. It's been a slow news week to the point where it was so slow that I even contemplated not coming on here. Like, I was going to just postpone it for next week because what I'm not about to do is just, waste each other's time. But, we do have some breaking. Well, I don't know if it's breaking because it hasn't been confirmed. But allegedly, supposedly, Ashanti is pregnant. We're going to wait. That's like the hottest topic is Ashanti's alleged pregnancy, which I low-key don't even believe. But we're going to wait till the girls come in so we can really talk. So we got Ashanti's pregnant. Lil Nas is making Christian music. Beyonce is a Zionist. Carrie Hilson is beefing with Tierra Marie. Didn't see that on my bingo card. We got Raven Baxter's father is getting drugged online, aka Winnie Parker, for some insensitive comments that she made about her preferring a black audience, a white audience over her black one. Let me look at the comment section. Hey, cousin! Shout out to my cousin, y'all. She's Bullock. Make sure y'all follow her on YouTube. She's dope as fuck. Oh, no, not YouTube. Is it YouTube or TikTok? Just follow her on all social media platforms. She's dope as fuck. Oh, girl. Okay, I see y'all starting to come in. So let's start with some light work. Lil Nas X is making Christian music. Snore. Let me play the clip and we're gonna talk about it.
Father scratching my hands. The lonely road seems to last the longest. Help me with my plans. Everything seems to go to nowhere. Free me from worry and wanting pity. Free me from more.
Hey, that's enough. There's only but so much that I can take. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get this out the way right now. I cannot stand Lil Nas X. I don't think he's talented. That whole trolling thing, like being a professional troll, is very much so attention seeking. Okay. It's very effeminate. It's very immature. It's nothing that I would expect for a young man to that's not something that I would expect from a young man. It's given very much so little girl, not even house. I was gonna say high school. It's given very much so middle school girl. That's how he acts, and it's the way you act. It's the way he acts, and I just can't get with that shit. Hey Molly, I cannot stand Lil Nas. Y'all let Now I will say what I do like is this this unit that he has. What is it? The kinky straight unit is given. I'm here for that. He needs to pass that over to me because I'm in my wig era. I'm in my wig era. My 30s is for my wig era. My 20s was for the braids. I'm always gonna be a braid girl, but I'm in my wig era. I'm in my glueless wig era too. Yes, the lace front was given, but that's the only thing that he gave. I just cannot stand Lil Nas X. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's talented. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like y'all let him get away with everything under the sun because he's gay. Let me look at the comments. I love you, Medusa. Hi, House of Desiree. Is it House of Desire? House of Desiree. I'm ghetto. Hi, House of Desire. Oh, hey, Lovey. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, Lovey. I love you too. I love you too. I love you down. Speaking of which, I need you to watch them all. We'll talk offline. I just caught up on Real Housewives of Potomac. We're gonna talk about that too, Charlotte. Make sure y'all click the link in my bio. I'm live on YouTube. That's where the money is at. Help a sister out. I'm not like Winnie Parker. I'm not out here saying that black people don't. Let's not create this narrative that black people don't support other black people, right? So click the link in my bio and let's show how we support our sisters. Thank you. I'm sweating, child. I'm sweating. But yeah, I can't stand. I'm gonna get off of Lil Nas X. Hey, Francesca, bitch. Hey, sis. But yeah, I can't stand Lil Nas X. I think that he is I just think that he's a troll. I think that y'all, I blame y'all for making him famous, and now he's playing around with Christian music. Now, I'm gonna be honest, they're saying, well, you shouldn't play with God. I mean, I don't think that you should play with anybody's religion. So but I don't have nothing for, hey, Stevie, sis. I don't have nothing for Lil Nas X. Y'all ready to move on to another topic? Let's move on. What the fuck is this? You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Telling everybody. Do I need to click it? I would play it again, but I'm not trying to get no copyright. But what the fuck was that? Did y'all see that video of so y'all know what is it? Beyonce released her movie. It released in theaters this week, and she got a lot of backlash because she's showing or screening her movie in Israel. Obviously, she's not screening it in Palestine because they're being bombed currently at this very moment. God rest their souls. Shout out, prayers up for Palestine. So yeah, she's getting a lot of backlash, and as you can see, this is how her artwork is being used. Like your favorite artist's music is being used for genocidal propaganda. And the Beehive, being the spineless demographic that they have always been, is silent and complicit. I'm gonna play it again. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Context purposes, let me break it down. Because we're dealing with the Beehive. The Beehive is not an intelligent demographic of people, so I got to dumb it down for them. For context purposes, this is like the equivalent of like a bunch of like neo-Nazis jamming out to Michael Jackson and like waving around the Nazi flag to a Michael Jackson song. That's and Michael Jackson saying absolutely nothing. That is the equivalent of what we just witnessed. They are using her music as a slight towards the victims of genocide and Gaza victims. And she's saying nothing. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I'm live on YouTube. Click the link in my bio. And she's saying absolutely nothing. Not a free. She ain't. And you know, I don't even need her to say free Palestine because that shit is surface level as well. But the fact that she's not even saying like, hey, you know, I do not support this. I don't. She's not speaking out against it. Let me read the comments. They commenting. Go off. He's a troll. Talking about Lil Nas X. They make anyone famous. I blame TikTok, even though I done blew up on TikTok quite as. I'm telling you, y'all, the TikTok girlies are fucking embarrassing. I'm ashamed to be associated with some of y'all. That really hurt my heart. I'm assuming that we're talking about Beyonce. It was wild how folks are twisting themselves to justify this. They refuse to hold Beyonce accountable. And I'm the Hive, but this is trash. Beyonce don't give a fuck about human rights. She doesn't. But then again, I mean, and I'm sorry, but you know, let me say this. I've always respected Beyonce. It's the Beehive that I don't respect. I don't respect y'all. I've always thought that the Beehive was just, like I said, low vibrational, uneducated, just simple-minded, surface level people. Like when we're having they only can talk about surface level conversation like their fave. But when we're talking about things that like actually matter, like lives, policies, morals, ethics, that's when it's quiet. It's crickets for them. They're not able to engage in these conversations. So I've always had an issue with, it's never been Beyonce. It's always been the Hive for me. And I see people are starting to leave the chat. And that's what they do. That's what the Hive do. They're spineless and they leave once it starts to get hot. You feel me? So I'm not surprised by that. But I do think that it speaks volumes to your character. Like your audience says a lot about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like the same thing with the Barbs. And I know the Barbs are sitting there like, now how did I get into it? It's the same thing with them. Like, you know, Nicki is very immature, and her Beehive, and the Barbs are very immature too. They're very childlike, just like she is. And so, you know, I say that's to say, birds of a feather flock the fuck together. And if you know, like you said, Levy, Beyonce don't give a fuck about human rights, and the Beehive don't either. And here's the gag: she don't give a fuck. If she doesn't care about human rights, then essentially she doesn't care about your rights either. Hello? That's the sad part. Once the Beehive realizes that Beyonce don't give a fuck about them, but then by then it's gonna be too late. And then, not to mention, Beyonce is a billionaire. She don't need this money. Like she could have easily taken this, taken herself out of the running for Israel. She could have easily stopped her movie from streaming in Israel, but she didn't because she needed a couple extra $1 million that really wouldn't make a difference in the long run. She's trash. And like they said, this is a stain that will never be washed out of her career. And we're not talking about, it's not like on some like surface level shit, like, you know, a nip slip like Janet Jackson. No, we're talking about genocide. Your music would, like, I'm sorry, I don't think that y'all are y'all here, like your favorite artist music is being used to promote genocide. What? And y'all are sitting there like defending that shit? Y'all are jokes, just like she is in her marriage. Beyonce has done a good job of stroking the parasocial relationship and has allowed fans to project onto her. How? She doesn't even, that's the thing about that I don't get. And this is how I know that Beyonce fans have low self-esteem, because she doesn't even acknowledge y'all presence. Like, oh my God, please don't get me started. Remember, this was the big, y'all remember when she released what was it, the Adidas line? Because, you know, House of Darion, she's a horrible businesswoman. Everything that she touches outside of music fails. Okay, but y'all remember when she released the Adidas line and was giving out free Adidas to celebrities instead of like her A1 Day One poor ass impoverished fans? Or how about when she released her concert tickets during tax season twice in a row? Exploitative as fuck. The only time y'all broke asses have some money, that's when she want to release some $1,200 tickets. Y'all are so dumb. The Beehive is so dumb. I'm not. Ivy Parker, which she paid celebs to wear and post for the gram. Child. Then she started giving out free clothes once she started getting backlash. Like we could, like, and that's another thing. This is not the first time that Beyonce has done something problematic. Beyonce has a very problematic history. Her and that man that she's married to. Because let's be very clear, with this shit that done came out with Diddy, oh yeah, Jay-Z is next. I'm so happy that the Me Too movement has finally spanned the block and came back to the original people who it was supposed to be intended for, which was Black women. Hello? I'm so happy. And so anytime a Black woman comes forward and talks about somebody in hip hop, I don't give a fuck if it was 30 years ago. I'm believing her. Speaking of some shit that happened 30 years ago, did y'all see that shit with, now this is before my time, honey. I know a lot of y'all think that I'm older than what I am. I'm only 29. But did y'all see that video of 2 Live Crew or Uncle Luke? And somebody, baby mama, is suing Uncle Luke and saying that they were being groomed. Did anybody see that? Let me read the comments real quick before I move on to the next topic. Beyonce has done okay, right. But as far as I know, there is no solidarity with billionaire class. I enjoy the bops and appreciate her artistry, but I know what it is. Well, at least you know, Francesca, because some of your fellow Beehive, the Beehive is just dumb. I'm sorry, I'm back on their neck again. When you thought you could breathe, I'm back on it. Because the Beehive, as soon as you tell me that you are, it's one thing to just like Beyonce's music and just be a fan of her music. But once you stamp and solidify this notion that you are a part of the Hive, I'm like, okay, you're not you. So that tells me that you lack intelligence. You lack a moral high ground, and that tells me that, any valid critiques that is being shown about your art, about your faith, you're going to turn a blind eye to that. And I'm sorry, that speaks volumes to your character. It does, especially in regards to somebody that doesn't even know you and give a fuck about you. Let's move on. They project onto her because she makes half-ass political statements, and the fans fill in the blanks. Okay, you was literally, how you cosplaying as a Black Panther for the Super Bowl, and now your music is being used for Israel and proper genocidal propaganda, and you're silent. But you was just cosplaying as a Black Panther too, talking about some, I can do for you what Martin did for the people, face ass, lying ass bitch. The fuck? What? It's giving narcissism. It's giving narcissist. You can do for us what Martin did for the people, but you can't even write a hashtag free Palestine, but you can do for us what Martin did for the people? How? Beyonce, you have limited education. You can't read. Let me stop. Let's move on. Because I'll go in on her all day. She called herself Malcolm X, but what does she mean by that? Who don't know? Who don't know? So fans fill the blanks. Yep. I don't know that. Beehive and Bob's are both problematic, but again, I feel like the Beehive has always been worse because at least with the Barbs are young and dumb. There's nobody over the age of 30 calling themselves no goddamn Barb. There are people over the age of 30 referring to themselves as a Beehive member. So that's, to me, the difference between them. I'm scared of Beyonce. Her eyes and the way she acts gives me evil vibes, devil vibes, like no ma'am, Team Jesus. I'm not going to say all that. Oh, I'm sweating, honey. They over here chewing her up, saying that she's bleaching her skin. Now, okay, before we move on, what is this? And y'all gotta click the link in my bio to see. But what? Because I don't think that Beyonce is bleaching her skin. Now maybe y'all gotta click the link in my bio to see. But y'all saw the picture of Beyonce and the white hair. I'm just like, okay. Again, no, I don't. Do I think that Beyonce is bleaching? No. Do I think that Nicki has bleached? Absolutely. I think that Beyonce is just a naturally fair-skinned person. However, I don't recall her being this light. And I mean, people are like, oh, well, you know, light-skinned people get lighter in the wintertime. I'm like, well, that applies to all people. Maybe it's just the blonde that washes her out. I don't know. I've never seen her that light. That's what I'm saying. And like again, the delusional beehive members, again, I'm not saying that she's bleaching her skin, but I've never seen her this light before. And the fact that y'all are trying to act like, oh, she's just light skinned and she's always been this light. Again, maybe it's just the hair that washed her out. Let's move on. Okay, baby. I'm sorry. Somebody asked. Let's move on. Can we talk about Carrie Hilson and Tierra Marie beefing? Yes, y'all can see that. Carrie Hilson is beefing with Tierra Marie. Did anybody see that on their 2023 bingo card? Because I know I didn't. I would think that they let me hold on. Let me read the comments before I move on. I think it's the lighting, the blonde, and the silver. Yeah, I think maybe that's what it is. Okay, so Carrie Hilson is beefing with Tierra Marie. I'm gonna play the clip, and we're gonna talk about it for like 5 seconds because
there's a lot of things you can do.
Right.
There's a lot of things you can do to show love, but she was this.
Damn. In the front row?
She was that.
That's nasty business.
Looking at the
that's nasty business.
It was nasty business. And I just felt so, and on her phone. While everybody else is standing up around her. I was just like, oh, this is intentionally rude. Like, you want to get slapped. That's how I felt. You're calling me. You're speaking to a certain spirit.
Yeah.
You dialed it up.
I got it
on me now.
I got it on me.
Okay?
To a certain spirit.
Like I said.
Since when did Carrie Hilson go hard? Like, first of all, so is Carrie Hilson trying to say that that's the reason why she was blackballed because of a beef that she had with Tierra Marie? I know that's not what she's trying to say. And then how about in the clip? Because first of all, Carrie Hilson, like, let's call a thing a thing, right? I can do for you what Martin did for the people. Child, listen. Let's call a thing a thing. Carrie Hilson is not that girl, and she really thinks that she is. And I'm sorry, but like, I hate to say this, but I feel like Carrie Hilson is one of those. She's not light skinned, but like one of those like conventionally attractive, fair skinned women who think that they're prettier and more important than they really are. And that's really what it is. It's like, okay, you were a award-winning songwriter. Okay, you had some good music, but you were not that girl. You were not be on the level of, especially you weren't on the level of the Beyoncés. You couldn't dance like Sierra. You couldn't sing like Beyonce. So you had to do what you had to do, which was songwriting. And now instead of you honing in on your craft and bettering yourself, now you're taking it out on everybody else. And I just feel like she's constantly like, I don't know. Y'all tell me. I just think that Carrie Hilson I think something is wrong with her. I think she's fucking delusional. Like, let's be fucking for real. Like, you went out of your way to chastise Beyonce. It's not like you had like a one-off incident with her. And yes, granted, the delusional ass beehive definitely made an example out of you. But I mean, come on. You made a song telling her she need to go have some babies. She need to sit down. She's fake. Fast forward, she done had 3 babies. She done got married. She's the greatest performer of our lifetime, and you still ain't doing shit. Like, how is it that she's, with all of her babies, she still was able to surpass you in your career? You're not that girl, and you never have been, and you never will be. She got that Tyra Banks thing going on. It's the same thing with Tyra Banks. Y'all remember when Tyra Banks kept on bringing up Naomi Campbell and bringing up how mean she was to her back in the 80s or whenever the fuck she was a model, like, or 90s. Let me whatever. Y'all remember that shit? And it's like, girl, you're just not that. It's Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell is that girl. Always has been, always will be. She ain't shit either. Naomi Campbell is a horrible person, bro. Horrible. I'm waiting. It's crazy how like Gen Z went and canceled Tyra Banks. I'm waiting for them to come to circle back around and cancel Naomi Campbell because Naomi ain't shit either. But I guess Gen Z wasn't around back then, so they didn't know. Bringing up Tierra Marie in 2023 is fucking wild. If we're not talking about Love and Hip Hop, then what the fuck are we even talking about? Is she even on Love and Hip Hop anymore? And so now Big TT wants to fight Carrie Hilson. She want to beat her ass. And I'm here for it. I'm on Tierra's side. I'm on TT's side. Because why the fuck are you, even though she didn't mention her name, why are you bringing me up? Why are y'all even interviewing her anyway? Carrie Hilson needs to sit her ass down somewhere. Y'all remember during the pandemic, they was talking about having Carrie Hilson. They was saying that Carrie Hilson should go up against Keisha Cole in a versus battle. Girl, Carrie Hilson, she ain't really said nothing. She just brought up some old beef with her and Tierra Marie. And I'm just tired of her bringing up. I'm tired of her targeting Black women in the industry. I'm tired of that shit. You always got us Gen Z did cancel Naomi back in 2020. When? I must have missed the memo. But I'm tired of Carrie Hilson and her bullshit. Okay, we moving on. So we talked about Curry. We talked about Beyonce. Where you see Orlando Brown at, baby? I think people should leave Beyonce alone. It's too much. No matter what she says or does, it's a problem. Starla, I done already listen. Don't come over here with that delusion. I done already read Beyonce down to the ground, and I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it with you. Your favorite artist's music is being used for genocidal propaganda. Your favorite artist's music is being used while bombs are being dropped over Palestine. They're playing her music while they're doing it. If you want to come over here and defend that, that's on you. That's between your conscience. That's between you and your God. All right, now. Let's move on. She was sex trafficking kids. Yes. Well, we have to say allegedly because I don't want to get. No, don't talk about no free Palestine now. Brandy. That you should have started with free Palestine. Don't say free Palestine now after I done got your favorite artist together. After you tried to absolve her from the part that she's playing. Okay? Don't. We on Beyonce's head. See, that's the problem. Listen, y'all beehive is good. Y'all a trip. Y'all love to move the goalpost, child. I ain't doing it with y'all. But we have to say allegedly though, about Miss Naomi Campbell. She, but we come on now. Okay, let's talk about the big story, shall we? And y'all click the link in my bio to join my live so y'all can see the visuals. Because I got some visuals for that ass. Ashanti is supposedly pregnant by Nelly. Now, I'm saying supposedly and allegedly because I don't feel like any major news outlet has broke the story. Correct me if I'm wrong. Acknowledge me when I'm right. I don't believe that a reputable news outlet has come forward. But that's what they're saying. They're saying, I mean, there's a video of them hugged up. But yeah, let's just assume that this is the tea. They're saying that allegedly Ashanti is pregnant. Now, let me say this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone, right? In 2024, I'm no longer congratulating women for simply getting pregnant, okay? Just because you got pregnant, that's not enough for me to congratulate. I'm not celebrating you getting knocked up anymore. I'm not, because that's really all it is. I'm not celebrating you becoming a baby mama. I'm not celebrating it. I'm not applauding it. I don't think it's cute. And I'm definitely not gonna celebrate no 40-year-old woman getting pregnant by a man who she was dating for 10 plus years after he strung her along and wasted her fucking time. And now she left the relationship with nothing, only to spin the block and come back into the relationship and leave with nothing but a baby. I'm not applauding that. And I damn sure ain't finna applaud or congratulate no woman who's pregnant by someone who was accused of rape on multiple different occasions. Nah. We're not What the fuck are we celebrating? Let me take a sip on that. Y'all quiet in the chat. I must have hit some nerves. Somebody probably watching this pregnant right now. But I'm past that shit. I'm sorry. Like, so there are no congratulations in order. This is not positive. And I'm sorry. So that goes for Halle Bailey. That goes for Keke Palmer. That goes for Krishan Rock. That goes for who else? Rihanna. All these black women getting knocked up by men that are beneath them. I'm not congratulating you for that. I'm looking down at you. I'm looking down on you, and I'm judging you. Looking at you with judgment. Because what the fuck are you doing? I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, somebody said fuck them kids. No, I ain't finna say all that. Damn, Shania. No, I ain't finna say all that now. I don't buy the spin the block narrative at all. I feel like it's a PR because of the. So hold on. We jumping the gun. Because we're not even there yet. And shout out to the people that's in the chat. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you click the link in my bio to all the girls that's on TikTok. Click the link in my bio and come support the girl. Give me a thumbs up so I can get monetized on YouTube. We making money in 2024, honey. Okay, I'm trying to monetize all my platforms. I want 3 checks. Yes. Rihanna still ain't got no ring. Now, I'm sorry. Let's be clear, right? And let's be clear. Rihanna's situation is a little different because Rihanna makes more money. Like Rihanna, Nicki, if they wanted their own ring, they could go and purchase their own ring and propose to them because they have the money in the relationship. So Rihanna, I'm gonna give her a pass because I really do. If Rihanna wanted to be married, she would be. She knows that A$AP Rocky, she ain't stupid. She's dumb, but she ain't stupid. She's not gonna marry no A$AP Rocky. She's a billionaire. She's managed to accumulate billions of dollars worth of equity. She's not about to just go, she's dumb enough to go and get pregnant by a jigger, but she ain't dumb enough to go and get married to one. So Rihanna really is a baby mama by choice. Well, let's be very clear. If you have a baby with a man and you're not married, you're a baby mama by choice regardless. But Rihanna, I feel like Rihanna is like kind of the exception to this, not the rule. Let me look at the comment sections. Shania, am I pronouncing your name correctly, Shania? Or Shania? I think Shania. I think I asked you this before. I'm sorry. I be drinking. Woo child. Rihanna, Halle, Krishan, Keke Palmer. Like, Rihanna still ain't got no ring. After not 1 but 2 kids is crazy. Again, I don't think that Rihanna wants to marry A$AP. Like, so I'm gonna give her a pass on that. Like, I think, and Rihanna's a bird. She's ghetto. She's had relationships with blatantly colorist men. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. I think Rihanna, all she wants is some good hair, light-skinned babies, for real. That's all she wants, and somebody to dick her down good every once in a while. Rihanna don't want much. Rihanna doesn't look like she requires much. I mean, she was with Chris Brown, so you can't require that much if you're with that beast. Rihanna should absolutely not marry that man. Yeah, I'm okay with her. I'm okay with Rihanna being. I mean, it's just. I can say so much, but I'm trying to choose my words wisely because I even know there's somebody on this app. I'm being messy. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna say this, and maybe y'all figure it out, right? There's this creator. She's on TikTok, huge creator, millions of followers, and she's like a big cooker. Like, she's like big on cooking. She's always in the kitchen, and she's like on her 4th child, and I'm like, Are y'all married? Like, I mean, because she always refers to him as her man, my man, my man. She's never referred to this man as her husband. I've never seen a ring, and they have 4 children together, and she has millions of followers. Shania, Shania. Unsolicited opinions. I cannot confirm nor deny. I'm not saying no names, but I'll just be looking at her content and I'm just like, ma'am, like you have millions of followers. And I mean, granted, like, you know, you're grown, you can do what you want, but I'm just like, what? I mean, because I'm pretty sure if she was married, it would be public knowledge. From what I understand, she's not. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Y'all mentioned her in the chat. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want no smoke with her, and I actually really like her. But I just be looking at her content, and I'm just like, so you really having this man's 4th child with no ring? Oh, okay. What the fuck? What is I don't understand. Like what? Let me read the comments. I made it on here, girl. I was on TikTok live. Well, oh hey sissy, make sure you subscribe. Messy. Yep, I know exactly who. We all know who I'm talking about. We're not gonna say her name though, because and God bless her and her pregnancy. Now that you've said that, you haven't seen a ring. She's like, there's no ring ever. She has no ring, and she has, and I hate to put this out there, but it's like you got 4 little boys. You have 4 boys, and like, what kind of example is he setting for his? Let me stop. But I'm just saying. Because when you become an influencer, these are the things that you have to keep in. You have to be. You are setting an example for millions of people to see, especially millions of Black girls. But I'm gonna get up off of her because I don't want to. Hold on. She does wifey duty. See, I can't do it. I'm sorry, girl. 4 kids, no ring. That's so disrespectful. Girl, when she said she was pregnant, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? 4 kids. Anyways, speaking of TikTok, let's move on. Did y'all hear about Raven Baxter's father getting backlash for some wild shit that he said, or that she said about about having a Black following? Have y'all seen this video? I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna play the clip.
And I don't care because I've been thinking about it a lot. It is better to have a following over a Black following. Before I go any further, this does not mean that I do not appreciate the people that support me and love me, okay? That's not what this means. But it is very obvious that Black people do not really support Black creators. And we wonder why we don't get these huge creators the way that we get these huge creators. And then we complain about it. But we're not supporting each other. And the Black creators that do have millions of followers, have a huge fan base, usually have a mixed following. For example, Jackie Aina. Believe it or not, Jackie Aina has a large community following. Monet, a large following. Fanita, a large following. Quinlan Blackwell. I don't know if you guys remember this, but a couple of years ago, she was roasted by the Black.
There's only but so much I can take. So this is Raven Baxter's father, and she is really upset with the Black community for not supporting her. And she really wants a white following. She does not want niggas following her anymore. And so I would advise for the rest of you niggas to unfollow her expeditiously and come over here and follow a real nigga that will actually appreciate y'all support. Get this video a like if you agree. Or a thumbs down if you don't. That's fine. What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Being a baby mama member is a trend I'm most definitely never going to be a part of. Tea. I mean, listen. Let me say this, right? Because I want to be mindful. I don't want to shame, any woman, any black woman, for their situation. You know what I'm saying? Any mother, any black mother about their situation. I'm a mother myself, but I do think that, this baby mama culture. Let me say this. I think that black women need to start making more requirements for these men before they have their babies. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. And I believe that black women need more requirements from these men before having their babies. And my question is, if you're not going to require him to marry you, then what is it are you requiring? Like, I get it if marriage is not the end all be all for you, that's cool. But what are you getting out of this aside from a baby? Because this fatherless child shit that we keep on, the cycle of fatherless kids that we keep creating, and these weekend daddies, I already told you, I don't. If you only see your kids on the weekend, you are not an active parent. You can't call yourself an active parent when you only see your kids on the weekends or once a month or every other weekend. That co-parenting shit is ghetto as fuck. And I get it, like, yes, y'all doing what y'all gotta do, but I don't think it should be, I don't think it's applaudable. I really don't. I think that marriage is applaudable. You marrying the mother of your child and you committing to the woman that had your kids, I think that is recommendable and commendable behavior, not you working it out and co-parenting. I don't think that that's commendable, and you creating single parent households, especially if you've done it more than once. And that's another thing. While I'm on the subject, bitch, if you have more than 2 kids out of wedlock, if you have more than 2 baby mamas, you cannot call yourself a good father. Because why the fuck do you have so many kids by so many different women? And no, bitch, it's not the same thing if you got more than 2 baby daddies. It's not the same thing, because 9 times out of 10, the kids is with who? They mama. So we're measuring it from a different lens. At best, I would say that you have questionable choicing skills when it comes to the fathers of your kids. But quiet as it's kept, it's better to have 2 daddies than 1. The way y'all be complaining about y'all baby daddies, hell, you might as well go on and get you another one then. I don't know why the fuck I be telling black women, they be like, oh, I don't want my kids to have different fathers. Why not? The first father didn't work the fuck out. Why the fuck would you create another child with his ignorant ass? You might as well go get you another one. And maybe he can step up to the plate and adhere to the things that your other baby daddy lacks. Hell, maybe 2 ain't shit niggas, maybe put together, maybe that makes a somewhat decent nigga. Don't be getting me, don't ask me for no relationship advice. Read the comments. Let me read the comments, child. What we talking about? Like, I don't understand why that's a trend or why bitches think this shit is cute. Because that's all they know. Oh, bitch. I'm glad we talked about this, Shania. Oh, you are beautiful. Oh, my God. Cute profile picture. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I got some clip. Speaking of bitter baby mamas, we got to talk about child Krayshawn and Jaden. They done linked up. Let me read. Goodbye. Why I thought I was really about to see Raven Baxter. Oh my God, I forgot all about her. I forgot all about Mr. Baxter. So yes, Mr. Baxter is getting dragged, honey. She done made this video he done made this video saying that he don't want black people following him. And so now a bunch of black people unfollowed him, and now he's getting backlash. He done lost out on his sponsorships and shit. So the moral of the story is support black business. Power to the black woman. And if you don't, and yeah, hopefully her white savior, the white audience that she wants so badly, I hope that they come and save her. Let's move on. We was talking about baby mamas. Wait, no. Okay, let's just stay on the topic of baby mamas. On the topic of baby mamas. So Jaden and Alexis, them linked up. Blueface and Krayshawn baby mama, Blueface baby mamas. They done linked up, and let's talk about it.
It's fun. We're having fun.
No one cares.
Okay, she evil. It's not funny. We just hurt. What you mean what that got to do with you, yo? We're not doing nothing. We just at the gas station posted up. We was getting my son, and then it prolonged, and then we took shots, and then we just got stopped.
We on the way.
We so drunk, we not finna drive with no baby. No, we finna get your own. We finna get you a phone.
No, that's alright. Just tell her I'm gonna leave the kids across the street.
Blue, you're lame. That's your kids. Why would you want to leave them across the street?
Why would you leave me here?
Alright, Papas. Like, on some real shit,
No sense.
I'm
Sorry, I couldn't take it anymore.
Right, I couldn't pretend no more. I swear to God, I miss my niggas starving.
Like, what?
I'm sorry, but I'm here for it. And you know what? I'm not even gonna get too excited because I know that, these bitches, as soon as they sober up, I can already tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna get real drunk. They're gonna lick each other's coochies. They're gonna kiss on each other. They're gonna cry about their baby daddy. They're gonna sober up, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna square that shit up, and then they're gonna be back at each other's throat all over again. But for the time being, I'm really enjoying them teaming up together. This is literally a baby daddy's worst nightmare, is seeing his baby mama link up with the other baby mama. It's kind of reminding me of when Future, y'all remember when Future, when his last baby, his last BM was trying to, get them child support payments, and he was ducking her, and she teamed up with one of the other mothers and was able to use their kids' DNA to prove that they were related. That shit was some diabolical baby mama shit that I was so here for. See, this is one of the ways that being a baby mama can actually benefit in your favor. Not really. Never mind. Because I think that shit is never mind. There is no benefit. But if you are, I just appreciate them being girls. Like I'm sorry, that baby mama shit is beneath me. If that's shout out, and that's because this is just because of the way I was raised. I grew up seeing a lot of things, and at a young age, I established that this is what I was going to tolerate, and this is what I was not going to tolerate. So I established that I was not going to tolerate being nobody's baby mama. I'm not at worst, at best, God forbid, if me and my husband was to break up, then I would be his ex-wife. But no, his baby mama and us just having a child with absolutely nothing outside of us just having a child. Yeah, no, that's not for me. But I forgot where I was even going. Where was I going with it? If I was to be a baby mama, I think that I would be a girl's girl. I would always, and see, that's why I can never, okay, let's talk about it, bitch. That's why I could never be a baby mama, because I'm always going to be on the other baby mama side. And so if I see that you created a house, you created a child with this woman, and you wasn't even man enough to make it work with her, why the fuck would I think that you would do me any different? Like, I'm going to be talking to the child's mom like, okay, bitch, what's the tea? Let me know because I'm going to trust her before I trust your ass. Shit. She's a walking she's a literal depiction of what my future is likely gonna be. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to her. So that's why I can never be a baby mama. Because as soon as I see how you did your first baby moms and how you never committed to her or how the shit just didn't work out with her, oh, I'm just gonna assume that I'm gonna take that as a fair warning and go on about my business. Mm-hmm. Girl, yeah, let me look at the comments. Girl, yes, I seen Jaden and Krayshawn link up. They corny as hell. I was here for it. I was kind of here for it. Like, it was given, like, you know, it was just, you could tell that they're both cut from the same cloth. And I'm sorry, you can never get me to not like Jaden because I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, not to not like her, but to not sympathize with her. I always sympathize with the first baby mama. The rest of them bitches, I'm like, oh no, like you see what I'm saying? Like the writings was on the wall. You knew what the tea was when you got with him. Da 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 da. But the first baby moms, I'm always gonna like you know give her grace because she really didn't know. She probably really thought that you know marriage or whatever. Like she never signed up to be nobody's stepmom. But anyways, yes, we love a girl's girl. They gonna fall out once one of them start fucking him again. Absolutely. But bitches be so ready to fight over the nigga. Like, girl, child, we love a girl's girl. We're girls. We're girls. Y'all know that that thing. I was like, we're black women. We don't whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Like we're girls. We don't have children with men. Who have single parent households. We're girls. Like, nah, bitch. We always believe. I'm about to start writing mine. Like, we always believe the victims, bitch. We're girls, and that's on period, and that's on God. I want to have hope for them, but the way she called him Papa, I mean, no, I didn't. That I'd rather her call him that than Daddy. Like when she be calling him Daddy. And again, it's not even, I mean, you know, do you. If that's what y'all do in the privacy of your bedroom, then I'm not judging, but why do I need to know what it is that y'all do you know what I'm saying? Why do I need to know what you're calling this man in the privacy of your bedroom? I didn't ask for that information. I didn't ask to be privy to that knowledge. I'm just saying. Shout out to everybody that gave me the likes. Okay. Ooh, it's getting late. We just been up here chatting, child. Okay, what's next? I think we talked about everything. I was gonna say some other stuff about Nelly. But yes, girl, I mean, real quick. Do y'all want to talk about Nelly or do y'all want to just move on to some TV time? Because we only got 30 minutes. So let's move on to TV time. I'll talk about Nelly next time. I'm sure some more shit will come out about him and that little dick. Because that was the next thing I was gonna say, girl. Because we done all seen the videos, honey. We done all seen them videos of that little Peter Whacker that Nelly is working with. So I mean, like, Ashanti, what is you doing? What are you doing? And it's like, Ashanti is beautiful. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck is going on with these beautiful, astute, accomplished Black women reducing themselves for these jigaboos? Like, for example, Megan Good. I'm so goddamn disappointed in her, seeing her straggle behind this man after he was recently accused of being abusive and how running behind a Black man who has never been seen publicly with a Black woman. Like, Megan, wow, you're dumber than you actually look. You are a fucking idiot. But this is the same Black woman that, you know, was on a doggy leash for the Kardashians. Y'all remember? I gotta find the video or the picture. Just Google Megan Good and the Kardashians. There's pictures of her on a doggy leash during Halloween, letting one of them Kardashians, one of the KKK Caucasian members, straggle her along on a doggy leash. Okay, but what the fuck is going on? And then like I have the clip. Do y'all even want to see the clips of like? I don't even know if I should show the clips of Nelly being weird with little girls. I don't even know if I think some of us are eating. So I'm gonna keep it cute. I want to have. Okay, hold on. Then it's not genuine. Y'all only do it to troll Blue, not for the kids. You make a valid point, Shania. I'm with you and you're right. Because let's be clear, they don't give a fuck about. They really don't care about the kids. They really don't. Megan is disappointing as fuck. I'm sorry, I gotta stop cursing, but I've all like Megan Good, Kyla Pratt, Raven Simone. Who else? Name some more. Like those was like the black girls that I grew up watching, and like that was like the representation of like a black girl for me. And so to grow up and to see you become such a dumb bitch, it's just really sad. Same thing with Raven Simone with her dumb ass. Kyla Pratt is the only one, knock on wood, that has never disappointed me. Hold on, y'all. I'm just making me a little drink. Is that okay? Can I make a little drink? So take a little break. Y'all get y'all something to drink. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. All right, I'm back. My bad, y'all. And y'all back just like I left y'all. I know that's right. I know that's right. Now who's in charge of the girls? So now I'm just playing. Thank y'all for staying. So y'all took y'all some time to go get y'all something to drink too. Tamil, what the fuck you doing here all late, bitch? When I'm finna close out. No, we still got some more tea to talk about though. She really can't have anyone. Jennifer Hudson dating Common. No, wait, hold on. No, wait. I think Jennifer Hudson and Megan Good is not the same thing. Like, Jennifer Hudson is just happy to find. Honestly, I always thought that Jennifer Hudson was a lesbian. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised that she even likes men. I mean, especially after we saw her emasculate her husband for so damn long. Hell, she used to act like the sight of a man used to throw her the fuck off. Child, I'm just looking for some chapstick, honey. You know, I keep on running my damn mouth. My lips be getting dry. Oh well, y'all. I can't even find it. I'm tired of licking my damn lips. Hold on. Okay. Tamel, I'm late as fuck as usual, but I'm gonna catch the playback. Please do. I'm just glad you're here, Tamel. Did you do your big one? Oh wait, what did the tumble? Hold on, what did I tumble into? Oh gosh, he's drunk. Medusa turned into Doocy. Tamel, I'm so tired, y'all. I'm not drunk. I'm actually not drunk. I just want to damn, a bitch can't, you know, loop wet her whistle real quick. I love Jen, but why comment? Oh my gosh, she's drunk. I love it, girl. Get some Vaseline. Yes, I got me something. Okay, let's talk about are we watching Housewives of Potomac reality TV time? I got some time, child. I got a couple more minutes. Reality TV television. What are we watching? Are we watching Housewives of Potomac? Are we watching Baddies East? Are we watching Married to Medicine? I'm gonna be honest. I really don't give a fuck about Housewives of Potomac. I really don't. Like, I don't see myself discussing that show in the new year. Common is for the streets. Common is for me. Listen, hold on. Before we get into this reality television tea, let me say this and I'm going to leave it alone. You know, any man that has a reputation of running through women and just knocking down woman after woman after woman after woman after woman after woman, and you've never seen them married, you've never seen them, you know, sustain a successful or legitimate relationship with a woman, there's a reason for that. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, okay, well, it's clearly something. You've had every woman that you can think of. You have access to every woman that you could possibly want. And it kind of makes you wonder, is it something that a woman is not able to give you? So I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, let's talk about baddies. Honestly, I'm ready for them to go to Jamaica because this shit was Smiley and Rolly and the rest of them. I'm just, wait, what did you talk about Krayshawn kidnapping Blueface Baby Mama? She did not kidnap that lady. One more thing, Common is gay, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Well, Tamel said it, and yeah, I mean, and I think that that's fair to say about any man. Any man that has never been able to sustain a successful, any attractive man who could have any woman that he wanted and is incapable of sustaining and maintaining a successful relationship with the woman, it's because he doesn't like women. And that's just period. And I don't give a fuck how many kids he got. And Common don't have no kids. So that's even more when I'm like, girl, because I know plenty of men, I'm sure plenty of women will have your dumb ass babies. Not dumb ass, your big head ass babies. We know it don't take much for a lot of black women to have babies nowadays. Clearly, we just be having babies with anybody. Hell. Y'all like these glasses? I got them from, where I get them from, child? It was off my wedding registry. And I have a whole bunch of stuff in my wedding registry and I haven't opened it yet. And I'm just now, I got a food processor that I'm about to open. I've had it for months. I'm just now like getting a chance to open it. Y'all like these? It's a whole set. Tell me, do y'all like these? I like them. I thought they was cute. But I feel like I can't get no ice in it. Yes, Common is gay, allegedly. We have to say allegedly because we don't want to get sued. I'm sorry, but I don't like Anna. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I have ADD. Thank you, Shania, for keeping me on track. Anna. Now, I will say, I wish I had, we're talking about baddies at this point. Anna is a very pretty girl. Like, and I wish I had the picture from her confessional look, but is Anna wearing blackface in her confessional? Because, like, why she look so damn dark in the confessional and then on regular pictures she look like this? I need somebody, because it's giving Afro-less. Okay, it's giving J-Lo. She's giving J-Lo right here, but then she's giving Amara La Negra in her confessional. I'm not understanding that. Somebody make that make sense for me and make it make sense quickly. I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets. And my ex was a PR. I got the T Common, little Boosie Kid Cut. Tamel, you said you was gonna come on the show. I'm gonna DM you when I get off. Pharrell is a little. Ooh, you ain't heard it from me allegedly, but my ex. Ooh, yeah. We can talk about it because I didn't heard some teas about Jamie Foxx. And a couple of them, you know, well-respected black men in Hollywood. Folks allegedly rent him to draw folks off the scent, allegedly. Wait, we talking about Common? Don't make, huh? What you mean? I need you to elaborate, Francesca. Wait, no, Common do have a child. Okay, with no, he don't. He does not have a child with Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu do got some friendly pussy. She ain't a whore, but she just got some friendly pussy. I just feel like it don't. She another one who it don't take much to have a baby with her. Like, come on. I'm sorry. Can we agree that if you have more than two kids by more than two different people, then that's a red flag, regardless of your gender? Like, all right, one kid, cool. Two kids, all right. But after the third kid by three different people, like 3 times, it's like, what? Whoa, what? So that's that. She stands on business. I like that, but it's like she looks for attention. Okay, we're back to Baddies. I mean, and then not only that with Anna, I'm like, can Anna really fight like that? Because she be whooping their ass and they be like twice her size. I mean, she's not really whooping their ass. You feel me? Like, she's not whooping their ass, but she's definitely holding her own and giving them some go. And they're twice her size. And then, oh my God, speaking of which, and I'm not even gonna lie, like this is why I'm kind of ready for them to hurry up and take their trip to Jamaica, because it's getting to the point where like I forgot that Anna and Scotty had beef. I forgot that they fought in the beginning of the season. So when I saw them arguing last night, I'm like, girl, what? Oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like it's because there's a fight every episode. Sometimes it's more than one fight, which I appreciate. It's given Now That's TV, because you notice that they're getting more ratchet, because Now That's TV, their competitor, is starting to take over. And I mean, the girls I'm watching, but I'm not paying for the shit. I just can't. But the girls is watching. The girls is getting. I cannot stand Scotland. Is Scotland half white? She looks half white. Scotland, that sounds like, it's so funny. I was just talking about this on my TikTok. Like, she has like, she just has that, like, I was raised by a white girl, a white woman era about her. It's giving very performative. She's very performative. She's very, she can't fight, and it's fine. Like, girl, like, nobody is scared of you. Who else? Somebody else who's fucking getting on my nerves. Let me find her picture. This bitch right here. This mother. Bitch, you're pushing 40. Why the fuck are you on this show? Like, I'm tired of Camilla. Camilla, like, your commentary would be warranted if you were these women's age. That's another thing. Like, there's the age gap on this show is too far. The youngest is like 22, and then the oldest is like what? Y'all tell me. I don't even know who the oldest. Who y'all think? That's a good question. Who do y'all think is the oldest on the show? Because let's be clear, like, Suki is older than me. Suki is like 31, 32. So I'm assuming her friend, the bitch that don't have no personality, the one that's fighting Smiley for no fucking reason, her, I'm assuming she's around the same age as well. Sky, bitch, you've been on TV since I was a child. So I know you pushing 40, if not 50. Okay? You too goddamn old to be on this show. Natalie, again, she's another one, late 30s, pushing 40. Who else? We know Rolly's in her 30s. Like, I just feel like, and that's another thing. That's another thing. Like, y'all in your 30s, Camilla just had a baby. Did y'all know that? Let me go to the comments. Did y'all know that Camilla just had a kid? Child, please, Shania, sure, I need you to drop the ages for all of them. I know ET's. Don't get me started on that motherfucking bad wig having ass bitch. I cannot stand ET. She's so stupid. She gonna say, well, how you get that name? I started spelling my name and I said ET, and they just stopped right there and like, bitch, what the fuck? Is she on the spectrum? Why are all of the fan fan favorites on the spectrum, because they said that they said that Krayshawn was the fan favorite. Bitch, you ain't never been. I ain't never liked that hoe. I've always thought something was wrong with her. But you know what? I was gonna say, you know, the majority of the people that watch this show. Never mind. I was gonna say the majority of the people that watch the show is probably on the spectrum too. So maybe they can relate to her. I shouldn't say that. That was ableist, and that was not bad, Medusa. That was Bitch, E.T. get on my nerves. She's so stupid. Oh my God, she's like, it's baddie bad time. What did she say? It's baddie something. Baddie blunt time, not baddie fight. Shut the fuck up. She's corny as fuck. Do you ever realize that every time E.T. opens her mouth, like it's always dead silence? Like nobody's laughing, nobody's keying, nobody's having a good time. Like I really do. No, now that I'm like describing her out loud, I really do think that she's on the spectrum now. Now that actually makes sense because she's socially awkward. She lacks. Let me stop. But yes, Natalie has a white mom. Okay, I'm gonna keep it cute. Shout outs to Natalie Nunn though, even though she was being weird as fuck on this episode, quiet as it's kept. She's weird every episode. But shout outs to Natalie Nunn, because if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have the resurgence of Bad Girls Club. Like, let's be for real. This is nostalgia for me. For us, for the millennials, or for like the zillennials, the girlies that like grew up watching Bad Girls Club, okay? Like, and that's the thing for me, like going back to Camilla, right? Let me bring this bitch up. Going back to this old hoe, you know, I remember when Camilla's season came out. I think I was still in high school, or like I had just graduated high school. I think I was still in high school though. Now that I think about it, and so the fact that I graduated high school over 10 years ago. I graduated high school 10 years ago. Okay, so the fact that you're still doing the same thing 10 years later, my nigga, like that is fucking pathetic. That is pathetic. Can y'all hear me? I'm sure y'all can probably hear me better. I just switched the audio. But yeah, I just like, where's the growth? And I'm sorry, it's been brought to my attention that she has a newborn. Like Camilla had a newborn while filming this show. You left your newborn child. Somebody drop in the comments how old Camilla is. You left your newborn child at your big grown age to go and fight with some bitches that look like they stink, that don't even take care of themselves. That's what you left. Like literally, you left your child. No, because the jokes write themselves. You left your child during the most vital stage in their development to go be on Baddies. Not on Bravo TV, not Housewives, Baddies on Zeus. And again, it's so funny, right? Oh my God. I'm surprised I'm even going off the cusp. Camilla has 3 or 4 kids. You a lie. I thought she had 2 kids. She got 3 or 4 kids. I'm not surprised. Camilla a gutter bitch. Okay, Camilla ain't no girl's girl either. She had one of them kids she had with a married man. And then was going back and forth with his wife on social media. Now, granted, the wife is a dumb bitch too. Okay, but I didn't know Tashiki was a mom. That she has 2 kids. Speaking of which, can somebody drop Tashiki's age too? Let me go back to the comments. Mariah Lynn is 37, too goddamn old to be on this show. Natalie is an executive producer. Like Natalie Nunn is the only one who I'm gonna give some grace to. But speaking of which, Y'all saw during the event when they had the Baddies blunt event, right? And they was like showing all the merch, and they was selling Baddies merch. Who is getting like where? How are they splitting that money up? Like, what's the percentages looking like? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm sure Lemmy gets first cut, but are they? I highly doubt they're splitting it equally. I want to know who's how are they profiting off of that? Camilla got twins by a married man. I ain't know that. Nah, Shania, no, she ain't had that. Nah, unless she had another set of babies with him again. Because I remember the first child that she had with a married man was a little girl. It wasn't a set of twins. So unless she done spanned the block and had a set of babies with another married man, which I wouldn't put past her. Camilla's, I'm sorry, and let me say this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's one thing. Again, we're girls, right? Oh, shit, Lord. We're girls, right? So we already know that it goes against the code to fuck on a married man. However, if that married man just so happens to pay your bills, bitch, in this economy, I get it. With that being said, it's one thing to fuck on a married man. It's a whole nother can of worms and apples when you have a baby with one. Okay? I think that's now we're vibrating on an even lower frequency. Like, having a baby with a married man, that's wild. Fucking on a married man, that's wild too. But having a baby with one, like, I'm sorry, that's just a little that's not sexually responsible. That's not a sexually responsible thing to do. I said it. Not stand 10 toes down on it. Hey sis, hey Britt. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Camilla, Mariah Lynn is like, oh, that bitch. Her over here foaming at the mouth. And that's another thing. I'm like jumping all over the place. This is how I do my reviews. But this situation with her and Smiley and the sister and the snatching of the chain. I want this to be the last week that we talk about this. I feel like we've been talking about this goddamn chain for some time. And you got your chain back. Your sister got her lick back. What are we even talking about? And why the fuck was Smiley? I mean, granted, Natalie was being annoying this episode, but why was Smiley dressing like that? Like, Smiley just... why? Let me... I'm sorry. Bitch, you see how everybody's picture looks all professional? What? Smiley, where did y'all find this bitch at? She's not even from the East Coast. Jordans and diamonds with 2 S's. Girl, get the fuck. No, sis, I just joined. Hold on. Girl, I read the fuck out of Beyonce. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to catch the replay on my YouTube channel. But I read the fuck out of her and them's beehives. So we're not even gonna revisit that. But yeah. And like, Smiley has the least amount of followers. I think she has like 10,000 followers. And it's like, not to follower shame or nothing, but it's like who is this bitch? Where did you find this? Who is this nigga? That's what it's giving. She bad bodied. She's not even cute. Oh my God. Like, can we be for real, bro? Like, most of the women on this show are not even baddies. Like, E.T. want to talk all this shit about, oh, like, you're not even dressed bad. Like, most of y'all are not. The only like baddies on the show that like fit the baddie aesthetic is Sky. Sky's hair is always laid. Look at her. She look good. Hair done, flawless makeup, her body tea. Who else? Sky. I'll give Anna. No. Sky, T. Even though this is not a flattering photo of her. Sky, T. Who else? Who's a real baddie? I would say, I don't have a picture of her, but I would say maybe Suki. I'll give. Oh God. It's hard for me to give Suki her flowers because I really don't like her. But I'll give. You said RHOP and Tashiki are baddies. No, I'm sorry. Not Rock. Tashiki. No, I'll give Tashiki. I'll give her a pass, but not Rock. Rock is not. I'm sorry. Rock is not ladylike enough to be a baddie. I'm sorry, but there's a yes. Okay. But being a baddie is not just about being pretty. Like it's a certain aesthetic. Rock is dirty. She's dirty. That's one of the biggest. Her first altercations was about her being dirty. So no, it's a whole vibe. Being a baddie is a whole vibe. You gotta be looking good, hair done, face done, on point. And that's why I say Sky, T, Suki, for the most part. Suki be looking. Suki always on. You don't really see Suki slipping like that. So Sky, T, Suki, her friend. I don't even know the bitch named the friend. But nah, we just gonna say Sky, T, and Suki. Is there anybody else? And maybe Natalie. I mean, she's the executive. She better be a fucking baddie. Natalie has been looking good this season. Is there anybody else? And let me just point out this. I noticed that most of the women that I mentioned are light skinned, and that is not. Trust me, I noticed that, and that's not my intentions. But granted, they don't have a lot of dark skinned women casted on the show, and the dark skinned women that they do have look a fucking mess. Like Rolly, Biggie's hair. Biggie be looking good in her confessionals, but to Biggie's defense, she's been fighting for her life since she came onto the show. So I'm gonna give her a pass. Is there any other baddies that I miss any of the baddies? I thought Smiley was from Florida. She ain't from the East. Ain't that the South? You don't get no more South than that. She got twins by a married man. I can't believe that. I heard the girls get paid $3,000 to $5,000 a season. That sounds about right. $3,000 is disrespectful for all the shit that they be. I mean, that's not even enough to cover their insurance. I'm a Jayla fan. I don't like Jayla. I think Jayla's a fake ass bitch. But it's okay. I still love you. But I don't like Jayla. She's fake as fuck. I think Jayla is a social climber, and I'm glad that they didn't bring her back on this season. Sapphire is pretty. Which one is Sapphire? Which one is Sapphire? That's Biggie's. That's Suki's friend. Okay, and then last but not least, we see Scarface and Biggie get into an altercation. Now, let me just say this, because I'm about to close out soon. I think the only reason why Biggie didn't beat Scarface's ass is because she thought she was going to get jumped. What y'all think? Because Biggie could clearly whoop Scarface's ass if she wanted to. Also, in terms of who's a baddie, Camilla used to be a baddie back in her day, but not now. She just looks tired. Oh God, I'm so disappointed in her. Like, why are you even here? It's giving like every time she be talking to those girls, she just looks like it's giving auntie. Like you look like somebody's like thought ass aunt that was like hot in your day. You was hot in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and now you trying to tell me about, some bad bitch shit in 2023. Like, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Yeah, you was a bad bitch, but that was back then. We talk about right the fuck now. And right the fuck now, you over here huffing and puffing and looking a goddamn mess. Go take care of them kids and get the fuck out of my face. Camilla couldn't say shit to me. And quiet as it's kept. Quiet as it's kept. If you was really that bad, then you would have been able to take that man. You would have been able to take that married man instead of just having a baby with him. I'm just saying. If you was really that bad, you would be on some Angelina shit, and I'll take your motherfucking man. That's what granted, we're girls, but if you was really a bad bitch, then that's what you would have done. But you didn't do that. So you just continue to have his kids. I think Biggie didn't fight Scarface because she literally was confused. She was confused and not even sure why Scarface was even getting involved. It came out of nowhere. It was like she just wanted to fight her, and like I just hope that Biggie beats her ass. I cannot wait for the reunion. Side note, are y'all watching Biggie's reviews? Because I'm watching. Biggie is doing her big one. She's talking big shit in all her reviews, and I'm here for all of them. Oh my God, I am a studded girl fanatic. Like that, like, and then like I don't understand why they never show her departure. Like, what happened with her? Like, we just saw her on episode 1 and she was gone. I love Stunning Girl. Like, there are like there are very few women that can make me blush, and she's one of them. And I'll leave it at that. Listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in to my live show. Y'all could have been anywhere, but you chose to be with me, and I appreciate y'all for that. I love y'all. I will be back for some more. I go live every Monday at 8 o'clock to talk about hot topics and reality TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on all social media platforms, and I will be back for some more, y'all. Good night. Deuces. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.